Alright folks, now we are going to cover class delta arrival. So the first thing in class delta arrival is about maybe 15 miles out or so, you want to grab the ATIS for that airport, and we are going to arrive at San Luis Obispo. That's Kilo Sierra Bravo Papa, and the ATIS frequency is 120.6, and we have 120.6 on COM2, so we're going to go ahead now and grab the ATIS.
All runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Papa.
Papa.
San Luis County Regional Airport. 8 is information Papa. 2056 Zulu. Wind 290 at 18. Gust 24. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 16. Dew point 1. Altimeter 3016. Arriving and departing runway 29er. Visual approaches in use. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial
Obstacle
contact.
ahead.
You have information Papa.
Okay, so I have information Papa, and first
Regional Airport.
now tower frequency is 124.0.
Warning.
That's on
Obstacle
COM1.
ahead.
We switch back to COM1 as we can see, and we make the tower frequency the active frequency, which is 124.0.
The option 20 left 66 Delta.
Alright, so you need to contact the class Delta about 10 miles out. The border of the class Delta is about 5 miles, so double that would be about 10 miles. So we're looking at somewhere
Warning.
like
Terrain ahead.
maybe somewhere like here is close enough. And you need to tell them who you are, where you are, and what information, ATIS information you have. Once you establish two-way communication with the tower, two-way communication meaning they call you back by your call sign and you're not specifically instructed to stay out of the class Delta airspace. That means you've established two-way communication, you can enter the class Delta.
Alert.
Even if he
Terrain
says,
ahead.
even the tower says your call sign and says standby, just by saying your call sign, that means you've established two-way communication, you can enter. If you are told, for example, station calling standby, so they didn't use your call sign,
Terrain
that means you
ahead.
cannot enter the class Delta airspace. Alright, so we're going to go ahead now, turn towards the airport, and we're going to call in tower, and tower frequency we said 124.0. San Luis Tower, Twin Diamond Hotel Alpha, Delta Alpha Juliet, about 10 miles southeast,
Warning.
full stop at
Terrain
Papa.
ahead.
Hotel Delta Alpha Juliet, San Luis Tower, make straight in runway 29er, report 3 mile final.
Straight in 29er, report 3 mile final, Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha Juliet. Alright, so we established two-way communication. He actually called us by our call sign, we can enter, and we were given instructions to enter,
Warning.
to report 3 mile
Terrain
final
ahead.
runway 29er and to make a straight in. So he gave us the pattern entry instructions. So that's it. We are going now to join long final 29er, and we put 3 mile final. 3 mile final, I mean, we said the border is about 5
Alert.
miles, so I'd say 3
Terrain
mile
ahead.
final is about somewhere here. Okay, and that's it. Now we're about 3 mile final, so we can call in as instructed by tower. San Luis Tower, Diamond Hotel Alpha Delta Alpha Juliet, 3 mile final 29er, full stop.
Delta Delta Alpha Juliet, wind 290 18, gust 24, runway 29er, clear to land.
Clear to
2
land
mile
29er,
final, runway
Hotel Alpha
29.
Delta Alpha Juliet. Okay, landing checklist, lights on, gear down 3 greens, flaps approach, rudder trim neutral, parking brake released, and clear to land. Landing checklist completed. Once we land, folks, we need to vacate the runway in the most expedited way, obviously in the direction of our parking. We're going to be parking on the east ramp today, and when you vacate the runway, you need to clear those double solid lines, and you cannot switch frequency to ground on your own. You have to stay with tower and tell them that you've vacated the runway, where you've vacated the runway, your intention to taxi to where, and they will instruct you either to contact ground or remain on their frequency. Okay? So that's what we're going to do when we land. We're going to try to exit right in the most expedited way possible. So it looks like we're going to exit in the next taxiway, which is Foxtrot.
Back 5466 Delta, cross runway 20 at Juliet, taxi to Juliet, Bravo, monitor ground.
Cross 20 Juliet, Juliet Bravo, monitor ground.
Actually,
667.
Echo right there. Can exit on Echo. And we have to clear those double yellow lines and do not change frequency. You have to stay with tower. So I just cleared the double yellow line.
Juliet,
You
taxi
stop.
parking the Alpha or minus frequency.
Parking the Alpha, remain with you till after Top Juliet. Good day. Alright, so that's it. And he also gave us the instructions. And he said to remain on his frequency, to remain on the frequency. Okay, Peter, heat off and flaps up. And landing light off. And we taxi to parking the Alpha. And parking to transient. And that's it. So again, to recap, Class Delta arrival. You grab the ATIS first, about 15-20 miles out. And then what you need to do is call about 10 miles out. And you need you know, station you're calling, the station you're calling, which is tower, who you are, where you are, and your intention, full stop, or touch and go, whatever, and followed by the ATIS information that you have on board. You need to establish two-way communication to enter the Class Delta airspace. Two-way communication means they call you back by your call sign, and you are not instructed explicitly to stay out of the Class Delta airspace. That's it. Even if they say your call sign and tell you to stand by, that is two-way communication. You can enter the Class Delta. Okay, so you enter the Class Delta based on the instructions given to you. You know, pattern entry instructions. We were instructed in this case to make a straight in runway 29 and report 3 mile final. That's what we did, and then we got our clearance to land, and we just landed. Once you land, you need to vacate the runway in the most expedited way possible, safely obviously, and clear those double yellow lines and stop. Do not change frequency in your own. You need to stay with tower, and then call tower if they don't call you. Obviously, you call tower and you tell them where you vacated the runway at and your intention to park, where you intend to park, and they will instruct you either to stay on the frequency, give you text instructions, or to contact ground. Or you could be told to monitor ground, and you can be given the text instructions. So once you get the text instructions, monitor ground means change to ground frequency, but don't call them. Just monitor that frequency in case they need to call you. So you change to ground, switch frequency to ground, and monitor ground, and go and continue. This time we were instructed to stay on the tower frequency and taxi to parking via Alpha. So that's what we did, and this is how a Class Delta arrival is done. And thank you for watching.